Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Uh, I've bought a new headset, so hopefully my my voice won't be as garbled from the noise compression. Um, okay, good. You can hear me. Hopefully, it sounds better than last time. Let's hop on in and carry on with our construction. Quite better. Okay, excellent. Quite better. That's more than just a little bit better. That's good to hear. So, let's see. We got our logistics layer set up. So our next stop is to ramp up another level and start making another production floor. So once again, we're going to have a whole bunch of concrete that we need to collect. So, you know, fun times there. And of course, that's also going to mean a whole bunch of iron. But once we've finished with this next level of the production floor, then we won't need to manually craft iron plates and crap like that. We'll have a place to construct that automatically. So, yeah, fingers crossed we can make some good progress today and, get things working nice and solid. Okay, so we're loading in. Things all get its assets and everything together. Okay. A little bit of stuttering as we start, but, you know, performance should improve as time goes on. Let's see. 4-meter ramp. And we'll start building foundations. Okay. Just playing with settings for the moment, trying to get things working. Seems to me that... Okay. Whatever, it is what it is. Okay. Iron plates. I'm getting a lot of playback stutter. Surely OBS isn't that. Okay, hang on. We're making changes. Okay. Well, we might just have to live with it. Okay. Iron plates we're making. Okay, so as I was saying, we are going to need to build up another layer up top to have our production on. And that shouldn't be too difficult. Once we've got that, we can start running belts through the logistics layer and routing them to where we want them for our production. And the things that we're going to be producing first are things like the iron plate and iron rod and wire. And, we'll run those into some, you know what? Might be a good idea to go ahead and set aside a place for our player model. Because we definitely want a player model. I don't think I have a place set out for it so far. So that might be something that we should do. Another thing that we need to eventually get around to is making the space elevator. But I do want to go ahead and put that production layer into action before we start working on the space elevator, just because, once we have the space elevator, it's going to require a lot of resources, so it's good to have that production, active by the time we get the space elevator up and running. Yeah, space elevator. That is project assembly. That's the entire reason we're here, is to collect resources for project assembly. So the space elevator is how we send the resources we collect back to our employers so that they can do project assembly. So yeah, we'll be getting to that once we get production online. So let's start out with 400 plates. Could be fine. We will get some. I really hate how choppy this video is, but for some reason, I don't know exactly why it's doing that. Maybe turn down the light quality and the effects. Let's speed things up any. Let's. Oh, goodness. did the thing again. Okay. That's fine. We know how to fix this. Just save the game and try to reload it. For some reason, the video is very choppy, and I have no idea why. I am using a new version of OBS, so it's possible that that has something to do with it. But, I wouldn't think that would have a massive impact. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of minor, but, it's one of those things that just nags at you. Satisfactory even loading anymore? Did it just stop? Do not tell me we lost our progress. I'll be very annoyed. I don't want to start over. Come on, do something. Okay, yeah, it just shut down entirely. What is using up so much of my CPU? Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm just trying to figure out why this is using up so much resources all of a sudden. Okay, we'll try it again. Okay, another shot. At least this time the circle goes spinny. Oh, Pixel's very talkative apparently. Okay. A little bit more stutter while it loads in the assets. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Give us our texture. That's starting to load. Okay. Alright. Hopefully that will improve things. Okay, that's a little bit smoother. I'll take that. Can't have everything. That's not a noise I'm familiar with. Did that come from the game? I suppose it must have. Okay. A little off on that count. No problem. I mean, I'm really not happy with the frame lag, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Some minor clipping there. I'm not gonna complain about it. I mean, it looks decent enough. It's not something like a wire going through a concrete foundation. Speaking of wires going through concrete foundations. There we go. A little bit better. Just to make it look nice. Okay. Let's see. We've got lots and lots of concrete. We're likely going to need to head down here and get some more iron plates. I think that's what's going to come due first. Okay. Ooh. Mouse just went nuts there. Power grid shut down. Okay, so that's likely a sign we're going to need more biofuel. Fun, fun, fun. How much biofuel do we actually have? Not much. Okay. Let's see. I could probably make some screws, right? So if I have 100 concrete, take. Oh, that's the wrong one. I have any? Yeah, I do. So I need 200 wire. Turn that into 100 cable. It sounds a lot, but wire's pretty cheap. I mean, you get like 2 rolls of cable per copper ingot. Okay. Oh, yeah, I also need to make some screws. This is a lot. I'm gonna need 500 screws. Or I suppose if you go by the inventory picture, 500 boxes of screws. Well, the bitrate is starting to even out. Maybe that means that it stopped flagging. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these large amounts of screws. I'm going to use them to hit the next milestone, and that's going to give me access to a brand new tool, the chainsaw. And the chainsaw is going to allow me to cut down trees and get a massive amount of biofuel very quickly. Chainsaw. And up she goes.
Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Okay. So, now we do have the chainsaw unlocked. We've just got to build one. Chainsaw. Oh boy. Okay. So, we'll add that to our to-do list. That's expensive. So expensive. I challenge anybody to design a chainsaw that requires 160 boxes of screws to assemble. I don't think you can fit that many screws in the space that a chainsaw takes up. Silly. Because, I mean, like, there's no way to, like, carry around 160 boxes of screws. It's just too heavy. You can't make, like, a handheld tool that weighs that much. It's not feasible. So we got that. I want a little bit of biofuel to start it out. Make some biomass from leaves. Make some biomass from wood. Make some solid biofuel. You know, we should probably put some sort of solid biofuel construction station on our production deck once we've got it up and running. So I have to remember to do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to see what the chainsaw can do? Here we go, boys. Yeah, chainsaw with a retractable blade. How do you like that? Okay. Alright, so what we do is we go up to a tree, we run the chainsaw, and it clears out an entire radius around us and adds it all to our inventory. So just massive amounts of wood and leaves just sucked right up. Like a biomass vacuum cleaner. Blew that tree up, that's right. Absolutely wrecked. 3 trees in one go. How do you like that? Alrighty, so now we have a method of... Oh, hello. I hear you. Come here. Okay. So this would be one of the crash drop pods. And they are a whole lot of fun because you can open them up if you have the resources. This one requires a modular frame, and we haven't unlocked that technology yet, so we'll have to leave it behind. But eventually we'll be back and we'll see what's inside it. There are a bunch of very nice resources scattered around these, though. Okay, so heading back home, we can craft all of this stuff into biomass. And we can turn the biomass into biofuel, and then we can use the biofuel to run our generators, and they will last so much longer than with the just plain biomass. So let's see, biomass leaves. Biomass wood. Are we gonna have enough inventory space for this? Guess we can go drop off those flower petals if we need to. Okay, and then start turning it into solid biofuel. And this is the good stuff. Well, I mean, there is like one tier after this. Eventually, you unlock liquid biofuel, which is even more efficient. But, for the time being, this is, you know, good stuff. And by the time we get to liquid biofuel, the only thing that we're going to need it for is the jetpack. So, yeah, liquid. Yeah, you can liquefy this biofuel stuff and turn it into like jugs of biofuel. And it looks just like a jug of gasoline. Pixel says hello. Does take a while. Yeah. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on break mode for the moment, and we'll be back once the biofuel is done crafting. So, we are back, and we just finished crafting up all that biofuel, and I can already tell you, We first priority is going to be automating that process because there's no way we can just like sit there and go to BRB every single time the burners run out of juice. So yeah, that's going to be the first thing we automate up at the top, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So the biofuel should last a lot longer than the biomass, and that will mean that we have to change it out less often. The rest of our biomass, all of our flowers, our wood, our leaves, alien carapace. We'll keep the berries. Okay, so let's head on up. We've got an okay amount of iron plates. It's not gonna matter. Okay. So I'm gonna start automating this process right over here. Probably need some more space. Okay, so first we're gonna need inputs, and I'm gonna use some storage boxes for that. In order to get inputs, I'm gonna need some iron rods. Go ahead and convert that last stack. Okay. Here comes a merger. And built that in. What do you mean it has an invalid shape? What do you mean invalid shape? Is this backwards? Oh my god, I think it's backwards. This whole time it was backwards. Okay. Now I think we're getting somewhere. Crud! Okay. Just remembered one thing. Small, minor little detail of the fact that we actually have to convert these three resources into biomass before we merge them. So, constructors. One right there. One. Come on. Right there. And one. Can't afford. Like. Okay, make some more cable. Uh, Production. Craft bench. Oi. Okay. Now make a constructor. Is it laying in the wrong place? I swear, even when you snap it to a grid, there's always one joker that's gonna end up in the wrong place. Okay, so back to conveyor merger. And I need more rods! Every time, every time. You need a thing, you don't have the thing. Don't care how prepared you are. As soon as you try to go and build a production line, you will find out that you're missing something. Never fails. Pixel getting very catty. What did I just do? Our storage box. Out to another constructor. Out to another storage box. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to pull a line out here. That will go to the sides. Okay, so this will turn leaves into biomass. This will turn wood into biomass. This one we will not use at the moment, but we will use it later. This one will turn biomass into biofuel. We need power. So we will steal a power line from over here. Boop. And we will run it off this way to about here. There we go. And out to the production. Okay. Got that all handled. So take biomass, leaves, wood, and solid biofuel. And I will show you boys how this works. Step 1. Explode a bunch of trees. Ooh, spicy boy. Come here, punk. That's a power slug. Get out. So much harder to parkour when you're getting 4 frames a second. Damn it. I was up there. I was up. Damn it. Okay. Power slug. No, no eating in this game. So, can't consume the souls of our enemies. More leaves, because why not? Alright, so flower petals can go in the box. We don't need those. We'll use those later when we have a paint gun. We decide we want to start painting the base. Ta-da. Up here to the tippy top. Put leaves on the left. Put wood in the middle. And that will start these machines going. They will start producing biofuel, which will get merged together and head on into our storage crate. And as it passes through the storage crate, it'll go in here, where it will get turned into solid biofuel and get thrown into this crate. Which means, with any luck, we will no longer have to manually craft biofuel. And we don't need to go into BRB mode while like 20 stacks of wood get converted into biofuel logs. Yep, we need more concrete and iron sheets. Two viewers. Hey, we actually have somebody besides Butch in the chat. I wonder who it is. Will they stop lurking and say hello? Apparently they don't want to say hello. That's fine. It is what it is. Feel free to lurk. I've got notifications in the other window. What do we have? Yeah, Pixel's getting touchy. I might have to put her in the other room. Trying to get my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Just checking my messages. I'm back now. Okay, so Once we got these iron plates, we can try and finish up the second floor. Once we've got the second floor in place, we can start making plates and rods and wire. And once that's automated, we don't have to futz with it anymore and we can just stop using the manual crafter. Automation is a good thing. Automation is almost literally the name of the game. Okay, back to foundations. Okay, see how it is. This is all just because my old as shit potato computer, I'm sure. If I had something newer, then I'd be able to stream without the stutter. But I work at Red Lobster, so I'm broke as shit. Yeah, I know I told this story last night, but I'm so glad Coffee Stain added the Zoop mode, because when I started playing Satisfactory, you had to place every single foundation by hand, one at a time, and it took ages. The Zoop mode's still pretty new. Never been to a Red Lobster, would like to try a lobster one day. Lobster's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't think it's good enough to justify the price. If I'm going to pay that much, I want a steak. But lobster, lobster's pretty damn good. Yeah, by hand. Every single one manually. It was a nightmare. Smoke. Concrete. Well, the second floor is not going nearly as slowly as the logistics layer did. Sounds like the base of a really boring superhero. The logistics layer. Quickly, statistics boy, back to the logistics layer! But yeah, let me show you how to do this. Um, so, default build mode, it would go something like this. And so on and so on and so on. All the way around your base. Again and again and again. Just pick a starting point, pick an ending point, and zoop! It is, if I may say so, much better. Out of plates again, Jesus. I'm gonna be so happy when I don't have to go running around for more plates. Okay. I think we definitely want to do iron first. Because we want those plates and rods ready and waiting for us. Speaking of ready and waiting, I should go check on the biofuel cruncher and see how we're doing on that regard. I mean, it's got to be a good number of biofuel in there at this point. We might even have a stack already. Let's go find out. Oh yeah, that's working beautifully. It's sucking in leaves, putting out biofuel. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, we might have enough. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Hello, Fix-It coupons. Okay. And I'm not even going to bother putting up a poll. I know exactly what you guys want me to buy first. It's a shame Ryu's not here to see it, but a Fix-It factory cart. Okay. Now that's going to be built in the equipment workshop. Oh, damn. Okay, so in order to make the factory cart, we need rotors. I do not have rotors. I could go forage for rotors. Do we have a milestone that makes rotors? You just figured out the name? Fix it? Part assembly. Okay, so if we do part assembly, then we will have access to rotors. And that's going to require a bunch of crap. Okay, this is important. The factory cart is our new priority. That's a fact. We need this factory cart. Like, medically need this factory cart. And as such, this is now our overriding priority. Yeah, we're not doing a single damn thing anymore until we get our factory cart. Okay, let's make some rods. We're gonna need about 300 screws. Nothing productive happens until the factory cart. That's the new rule. Like a speedrun category for it. Factory cart percent. How many cable do we need? 200 total. Okay. I mean, I don't care if I have to sit here at the manual crafter for 5 hours. We're getting our damn factory cart. It's not going to do anything to increase productivity. It's not going to make us be able to do things faster. It's just not. But we are getting this damn cart. That's what's happening on screen. That is the goal for this stream. Get our damn factory cart. Okay, so that's 200 wire, and then we need additional, say, 200 rods. Probably not a full 200 now, but 125. 125 rods. 125 rods will get us the part assembly stage, and that'll get us rotors. If we get 2 rotors, then we can make our factory cart. And like I said, nothing happens on the stream until that factory cart. Baboosh. Alright, boyos. That's our 2 rotors. Let's get ourselves our cart. It's cart time! One fix-it factory cart. There she is, boys. Our vroom vroom machine. Oh, wait. One last thing. Very important. It is very tiny. So, yep, that's our factory cart. And I am going to need to invest in some damn railings because I'm liable to get myself killed rolling around here on that damn thing. One false move and it's factory cart to the bottom of the abyss. Death by factory cart. Oh, right. And now we need to go back down and get plates and concrete. I feel like I've said that so many times. It's just burned into my head. Time to go back down and get some more plates and concrete. Yeah, eventually we'll have to like baby proof the entire damn factory because I mean the factory cart's just too damn irresistible. I mean you can't not want to jump in the factory cart and fool around. It's a brilliant piece of machinery. Absolutely fantastic. And the factory cart actually has a single slot inventory. You can put a single item in the factory cart. And I've seen people who set up their entire factory to use factory cart logistics. Like they just use the factory carts as drones. They set up the autopilot paths. And then they have like 300 factory carts just rolling around their base carrying stuff from one place to another. It's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. There's absolutely no way I'm going to put that much time into it, but it's cute as hell. Okay. We'll call that enough plates. Do I dare? I say first, but I do dare. I absolutely dare. Uh, it was attempted. It was absolutely attempted. We going for it again, boys. Oh, nearly bit the big one there. Ah! Okay, that could have been much worse. At least we landed on something solid. Okay, we keep playing with the damn factory cart, and I'm going to be doing that all night. Moral of the story is if you're going to use the factory cart to go up the ramps, you really need walls between you and the chasm. That is absolutely not the last we're going to be seeing in the factory cart. We're going to be running around that thing all the time as soon as we cart proof the factory. Okay, boyos. Let's see. I think I've got other things that I need to be doing tonight. So, I am going to call the stream here. I may go ahead and start streaming again later tonight, but I can't promise that. Um, so next time, what we're going to do is we're going to finally get the iron lines ran up to this level, and we're going to start automating the production of things like iron plates, iron rods, copper wire, things like that. So that's what we're doing next time. Thanks so much for coming in and watching. And you're off to play Subnautica, so awesome. You be sure to tell me how you love that Cyclops, because damn, that's a good submarine. So I will see you guys later. Um, Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I know I enjoyed hanging out with you. Let's go to the thanks for coming screen. Uh, so yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys again. Come back and hang out with me. It's so much more fun when I've got people hanging out uh, and chilling with me. Thank you all for watching. See you all at the next stream, and be safe and love yourself.